Rockets are out of Houston and into an interconference game. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. You look at the Celtics. Despite a very successful road trip, it's got to be nice to return home and play in front of their loyal fans.
Look, the home fans get an opportunity here to see their team during this long homestand. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And stolen by Thibault. And the dunk by Tatum.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Pass to Bamba. Nice move. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Assist goes to...
And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times, nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors, they are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right player. And that one's good. Williamson.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Kicks it out to Williamson. Richardson outside. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. That one a little long.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Porzingis. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Richardson, good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Tatum. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
side. Porzingis kicks it out to Jones. Back to Porzingis. Just 3 to shoot. Going inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Big man coming through. Love whenever Porzingis puts his head down and just charges hard towards the basket.
Now, here's Siakam. Rose, good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Porzingis can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Tatum. He has 6. The shot will not fall. And the Rockets take it the other way. Outside Rose. Fires top of the key. Pass to Bamba. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now Porzingis covered by Siakam. Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
And stolen by Tatum. Here's Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Now here's Rose. He has 6. Richardson for 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Here is Rose. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game. A relentless offensive force.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Tatum. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rose, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
Pass to Richardson. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for Houston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. Over in the corner, McDaniels. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Boston trailing. Tatum down low. Jones, no one around him. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Jones has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Boston. Young looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Queta. Nails the baby hook. Queta's got his first bucket in this one. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94. I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the Dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the middle. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And stolen by Richardson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He misses the free throw.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Down low. And stolen by Tatum. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Right side Tatum. Horford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Hits the three-point bomb. Bamba's got 5.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
driving the lane. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Rose in the post. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Left side Tatum. Fires the 3. And Bamba pulls it down. Houston in the lead. Here's Rose. And finished off by Rose.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose, can still throw it back.
And Jalen McDaniels picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Boston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Stolen by Jackson. And it's the Rockets on the break. Rose has tapped the ball. Houston moving it around. Outside for Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, great job of getting that deep position there by Jackson. Once he's that close, he's ready to just power that one home.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. And the 3 off target.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Siakam outside. Here's Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And that one misses. And great, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Here's Porzingis. The layup missed. Houston leading by 7. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Back to Brogdon. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Here's Porzingis. And that one drops. Porzingis has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
5-0 for 3. The rebound by Queta. Here's Rose. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And so Young will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Inside, here's Siakam. And he uses the glass on the layup. Siakam's got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Young's shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 11.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Richardson. Banked in off the glass. Richardson's got 5 now.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing's over.
Richardson outside. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. Out to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Porzingis has got 25 points in the game.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Young left side. Bamba. They get a hand on it. Tatum with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Entertainment.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
For Houston, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Celtics Youth Dance Team. Give it up once again for Celtics Entertainment.
The free throw drops for Rose.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Give a big round of applause for Celtics Entertainment.
And Rose drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Tatum with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Back to Porzingis. Tatum looking around. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Rockets on defense. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Rose. Boston grabs the miss. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the inside. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Kicks it out to Richardson. Over in the corner, Rose. Drills it from outside. Rose has got 20.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Ntilikina gets the bucket. Ntilikina's got his first points of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. Yeah, the defender all over.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Houston. And so he makes both from the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Outside, Horford. Back to Brogdon. Outside, Williams. From outside, off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Richardson with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Here's Williamson. Over in the corner, Rose. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rose has got 10 points in the quarter.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
There's Brogdon. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And a toolkit with every type of release. Brogdon is an elite shooter. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
So for the Rockets. Timeout called the Rockets. Celtics trail by 9. Brogdon outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Brogdon's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. It's something few big men are able to do.
And the Rockets making a change here.
The quickness, the change of pace with the dribble. Young, so difficult to stop without fouling.
Picked by Horford. Now, here's Brogdon. Tries again. A shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Young outside. Outside for Jackson. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got the lead up to 12 now for Houston.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for Boston. A 12-point game. Here's Tatum. Good D by Siakam.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Porzingis inside. From down in the low post, it goes. Porzingis has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Boston. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Offline with his 3. Celtics trail by 10. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Tatum. This one for 3. Rebound by Rose. Now the Rockets with it. Kicks it out to Siakam. Off target with his 3. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
2nd team foul.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's Tatum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Knocked loose. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. From deep. And Bamba pulls it down.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Rose. Missed inside. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Rose.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That is his first foul of the game.
Rocket substitution.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. And it's in there. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
Williamson with the block.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Inside, Porzingis misses the layup. And stolen by Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Rockets leading by 8. Rose surveying the D. And stolen by Thibault. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Siakam. And stolen by Richardson. Houston moving it around. And stolen by Tatum. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Rockets on defense. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Tipped away. Williamson right side. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot up. Connects from three-point range.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Thibault with the ball. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Here's Ntilikina. Thibault with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Outside Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. A nice shot by Tatum. And now just a 4-point Houston lead.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Here's Queta. Lays it up off the glass.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. From outside the arc. The rebound by Queta.
you know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's the drive. Doesn't go for it. Good D by Williamson.
Herbert Jones, 3rd personal foul.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9.
For Houston.
And Rose drops them both. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Back to Porzingis. And it's blocked. And here's Rose to the wing on the left. Williamson from long range. Porzingis with the rebound. So it's Boston now. To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, it's an evolving portion of Tatum's game, which is scary that he's still evolving, but it's becoming a staple.
Richardson gets a wide open look. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by...
Please do not waste my time. What you know about Rose?